My name is Kennedy NG, and I am very happy to present to you tonight the Dream City, Union City, New Jersey, which will be an option for the community to know the good things that happen in this beautiful city.
The city of Union City, a cosmopolitan city where almost all of us have seen each other. We are like a large family that through the management of our representatives, they help our citizens. And our people do volunteer work because they know that the city is run by a mayor who has shown that he is not the common politician, but that he works for his community. This program is an extension of information where we are going to have participation of personalities from the public and private sectors so that they can keep us informed of the community. May that be educational activities and everything that benefits us.
Good evening, Union City, the Dream City, Union City, New Jersey. Tonight, we have a very special guest, Justin Mercado. Justin is the president of the Brian P. Stack Civic Association. He will be talking about the good things that this Civic Association has been doing for more than 30 years and benefit of the community of Union City. How you doing, man?
Good evening. How are you, Kennedy?
Oh, very good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Thank you for having me here in your program.
That's good. Tonight, we're going to be speaking about the Brian P. Stack Civic Association.
Which is a very exciting topic.
Justin, can you tell the community and to myself, who really is Justin Mercado?
Well, Kennedy, Justin Mercado is a proud father with 3 kids, husband of beautiful women. That it's a great ally to me to spend countless hours in the city of Union City doing what I like the most, which is help others. I've been working in the city for quite a long time. I've been working for the Board of Education for more than 13 years. Now I'm CEO of Union City Board of Education Secretary, and also seeing all the duties in the past at the Board of Education.
Very good. How many brothers and sisters you have?
We are 5 siblings altogether, so I got 4 boys. We are 4 boys and 1 girl. We all
beautiful family.
Thank you, Kenny. I think you know them very well.
Yes, and I understand you're coming from Dominican Republic.
Yes, proud to be Dominican, and proud to be Hispanic as well.
Very good. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and we are here for the community of Union City. This program is to inform and to educate the community about things, the good things that are happening in the city of Union City. And tonight we're going to be talking about the Brian P. Stack Civic Association. Can you tell me what is Brian P. Stack Civic Association?
Well, the Brian P. Stack Civic Association is something that Mayor Stack started at a very early age, something that is a passion for him. And I see his dedication about helping the community. Even long before he became the mayor, he was doing this. And I know Brian for more than 20 years. The Civic Association is way older than that. But then again, I saw his commitment to the community.
About 40 years.
Yes. And I saw the commitment to the community, and I wanted to be part of it. Since an early age, I always wanted to help others in a way. I think this is the way for me to be part of it as a president of the Civic Association.
How this relationship between Mayor Stack and yourself started?
I believe I have another part story in 10th and Bergen Line many years ago, and he became the mayor, and he started going around, and I met him, and there was a connection between us, and it's a good relationship that we have. But as far as that, he at one point asked me if I want to be the president of the Civic Association and to move it forward in a different aspect. And
I understand you are one of the key person in the association. This is a non-profit organization. To have a non-profit organization in the community, you have to have good people, dedicated people who really think and know the need of the community.
You're absolutely right. I believe the group of people that are now leading the Civic Association, even in the past as well, they had that commitment. They had that desire to give back to others. All the proceeds that we do when we do events or raise funds for the the Civic Association, everything's go back to the community. There's nothing that is there for paying anybody. It's 100%, 1,000%, I could say, go back to the community. And so much that we do out there that we don't even advertise them because we just wanted to help.
Exactly. And this is one of the things that I say. Non-profit organization like this one, Brian P. Stack Civic Association, and this showed the Dream City. That's what I call it, Union City a family. And I'm a witness that this association been helping for about 40 years.
Correct.
The city of Union City and the community, not only here, even West New York, Weehawken, Hoboken. And this is something great that the mayor and our friend is doing for many, many years. I'm going to ask you another question. What is the philosophy of the Brian P. Stack Civic Association?
It's very simple. Just help others, helping the community. And as a 501c3 non-for-profit organization, and like I said before and stated, anyone that needs any support, it could be a rental assistant, it could be for food, it could be for utilities like BSC&G or water, whatever it may be, whatever you need. This one-stop place. We also do help with the taxes on the tax season. As a matter of fact, right now we are almost ending the seasonal taxes.
And that's a task that is very hard to comply with, helping the people filling the taxes. People believe I can pay $30, $50 to do it, but a lot of people don't have the $30 and the $50.
They don't.
And doing this is what I call an A plus.
Yes. When it comes to talk about the Civic Association, I get excited, I get emotional, because I see it on a daily basis what it's the Civic Association all about it. And that dream that Mayor and State Senator Brian Stack had before he even became a politician, it's something that I admire him for him.
Did you know that before turkeys, Mayor Stack used to give chickens?
Yes. It's a beautiful story.
I was one of the lucky ones receiving a chicken in my apartment.
Wow.
It was a long time ago, but I always, when I see him, the days that I helped those days distributing the turkeys, I always mention to him that I was one of the lucky ones getting a chicken. And let me tell you,
yes,
I was in my apartment and someone knocked the door. It was Mayor Stack with a chicken. And I remember I was by myself, and that chicken was like gold, a diamond, because I didn't have not even $1 in my pocket.
Yes, and some people sometimes take it the wrong way about Civic Association because we give it to everybody. Doesn't matter who it is. If you're looking for it and you ask for it because you need it, and we go knocking everybody's door. I am so proud to be working side by side with Mayor Stack, Brian Stack, my friend. And the city of Union City should be also as well proud to have somebody leading for the city and helping the most vulnerable people that is.
Good to know. Justin, let me ask you something. Can you tell me, or can you tell the community, the Dream City, about the turkeys and the toys that Mayor Stack and the Civic Association give away to the community? Let's start with the turkeys.
It's a big task with the turkey. Like you said at the beginning of the mayor's and Brian Stack start with chickens at the beginning, and now we start increasing with turkey. For many years we've been giving turkeys, and this last year we did 30,000 turkeys to the area.
30,000.
Which is a big task. I want to say and take the opportunity to say thank you to all those people that are generously delivered funds to us to be able to purchase this turkey. It's a lot of money that is invested into it. Then the effort for all the volunteers to be able to deliver all this turkey before the Thanksgiving night. It is a joy for all of us, and I can speak for myself about it. When you deliver a turkey to a home and they open the door with that smile and that joy, that they're gonna have something to do.
And the mayor mentality is that Thanksgiving's a day for the family to be sitting down at a table together and enjoy life and to say thanks to life. And this is a great thing. It's good to know that the community know that all these fundraiser, we know that this money go to people in need of Union City.
1,000%. And even beyond Union City, if anybody calls from anywhere in the county and they need a turkey, we deliver to it. We have them delivered to Hoboken, Jersey City, downtowns, West New York, and many other.
How many days you take to distribute it to Union City, Hoboken, sometimes to West New York?
So we receive the delivery at 5 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday prior to.
The cold weather.
Yes, prior to Thanksgiving, that Saturday we get the bulk of it. We have a lot of volunteer Tim Scott to be able to bag it after you put them in bags and start going to make the deliveries for people who request it in other areas that we know that it needs it the most, and we try to blanket the area together with the mayor. We do a lot of steps during those days because we walk through the city to make
and
sure
I understand
we get things done.
For the senior citizens, the mayor gives something special. Sometimes they cannot cook because the age and everything, all the reasons, and they gave a special apple pies and the breast just ready to be cooked or already cooked.
So we do have two type of event during that week, which it's like say we got to give them back some type of a joys to the people that really needs it. For the senior buildings, what we do, we bring a dinner, or we could call it lunch, on every building, making sure they have their Thanksgiving dinner set up. We set it up, we serve them, and the Thanksgiving morning we have a lunch for all those homeless up there that we could have flyers all over the place that if you need to come and have a dinner with us, we could prepare the dinner. So it's people might say, well, that's a lot of work, but for us it's not a lot of work.
When you enjoy and when you feel the love helping people, that's not a work.
That's not work. It is not work. I wish more people could join us, even though we have a lot of people, because you see that and you become a better human being, a better person when you do that.
Exactly. About the toys, I know that Christmas time, a week before Christmas, Santa and everything, I'm a witness that the entire city enjoy, especially the kids, waiting for this or those days. The mayor stack distribute toys for every kid in Union City.
So Kennedy, you're a father, and you see how our children enjoy when they receive the toys. And doing what we're doing, the mayor stack is doing for many years about the toys. It's an amazing feeling, an amazing sensation when you do.
How many toys?
Well,
you guys buy for this?
We do buy probably maybe 150,000 toys. That
wow,
we
that's a large amount.
It's a large amount because of the fact that we don't only do Union City, we go to different 5 other locations in Jersey City as well. We have a lot of kids in needs in Jersey City as well as Hoboken. And we start worried when we see that we're getting low in toys. We get we got to purchase.
I have seen you running around looking for more toys and more toys.
More toys. It's a lot of pressure.
When we see those kids with the smile on their faces, there's no money that can cover that.
Can't describe that.
You cannot describe that. And I mean,
it's amazing the vision. It's amazing what had come today now and day that we needed the most. And brings a joy to our children and giving a different aspect because they learn when you're giving something else as well. So that's what I commend all the time Brian Stack for what he's doing.
I ask myself, how many Stack find the time to be in so many different places, in so many different projects, helping everybody, calling back hundreds of people every day. I mean, seeing a lot of people from the community, people in need, asking for something, and he tried to help everybody. How can he find the time? You that are very close to him.
Well, I guess you say when you love what you do, you don't put a day to work what you do. And I think his passion, his life, he's been dedicated to serve others and to bring happiness to others and bring happiness to a family. And I believe that he's been gifted by the Lord, by God, that he has that energy.
You got that right.
That's all it is.
I really believe that. It's a gift from God.
Exactly.
You have to born like that.
Yes.
It's nothing that you learn.
I am dedicated to it. I work very closely to him, but sometimes I sit down and I ask myself, I don't have the energy that he
Nah,
has. It's unbelievable.
I mean, a person like him have to born like that. You don't learn that in school.
No.
You just, it's here. It
You're
is
right.
here.
You are totally right.
Very good. Can you talk about the food pantry?
The food pantry is something that if you see it in a way, it sounds looking heartbreaking, but in a way, also we're helping a lot. The other day, I took a picture of the lines going around the corner, people waiting to pick up their the food that we deliver. We give them every Wednesday. We had the Civic Association headquarters open, and we got the food we package. We purchased the food in a place at a very discount, and then after that we put it together by bag, and we given a good portion.
I mean,
of
how
it.
many days a week the programs is being like running?
Before the pandemic, we used to have twice a week, Wednesdays and Saturday. After the pandemic, we had to cut it off a little bit. But then again, we had another location that we also do it on a Saturday as well.
How many people you count, more or less?
We serve on a weekly basis probably 150 people to 200 on any given day. And you could see it during the winter time as well as in the summertime when it's hot or cold. And it's something that we feel proud to help, because if you are making a line on a 0 degree, it's because you really need it.
Wow. Justin, talking about helping 100 people, more or less, monthly is 400 people.
Yes.
That's a lot of people. Yearly, that's a large amount of money and a large amount of meal distributed among the people that really need.
The Civic Association does a lot. When summertime comes in, senior citizen, if you need an air conditioner, the mayor's there for them. If you need whatever it may be, we're there. You find an apartment because you can't afford to buy your things.
And good that you are mentioning that, because a lot of people think that all the help, assistance come from the government, 100%. But I am a witness that the Civic Association has been helping a lot of people, hundreds of people throughout the years. You mentioned fires,
Yes.
buying, the furniture, refrigerators,
Yes.
bed,
Yes.
and it's good that you mentioned that. Especially now in the COVID-19, these 3 years have
Yes.
been very
It's been
tough.
tough.
It has been a great help for the Civic Association.
I believe so, but I also we as blessed as we Union City is, because having a leader like Brian Stack, and I'm just working with him, and I say working because to me it's a passion, and follow his footsteps, doing what he's doing. We've also been blessed. We had so many good people around that they also donate their proceeds to be able to continue moving forward, because everything costs a lot of money, and we be able to continue helping.
And I understand anyone that could help the Civic Association by donating. We always put in the screen the telephone number, the website. Are you guys accept donation from any people that can help the Civic Association?
Look, the mayor's phone is public. My phone is become public, and I don't have any problems. Anybody who would like to help out for whatever reason, his number is at 201-376-1942. I repeat, his number is 201-376-1942, and my cell phone is 201-697-9304. Either numbers, we could be able to help. If you need any help, we could be able to help. But also, if you want to donate and send something to the organization, we will be looking forward for it.
Good to know. And tonight, as I promised, we have here my friend Justin Mercado,
Thank you.
who has been talking about the Brian P. Stack Civic Association with a lot of information. I call it, Justin, information, education, because sometimes we take it for granted that we know everything about the city, the community that you are living, but that's a lot of things that people don't know. and probably 98% of the community know about the Civic Association, but there's 2% that maybe don't know. And this program is a path for them to know and to get the information that they may need in the future. Justin, there is anything else that you can add or any advice for the community?
Kennedy, I think the only thing I could say is, first of all, I would like to say thank you for having me here.
It's a pleasure.
For me, it's a pleasure, and see who you are because of the fact I know you for many years. We are very good friends, and also I'm very proud to be your friend as well. And that we work in the same way.
Likewise, okay.
And we work in the same. The community, like you said, is we just gotta. This week that we are doing, it's a week of reflection. It's a holy week, and I think it's about reflect who we are and become a better person. And when you could be able to help somebody, don't look the other way. We just give them the hands because you don't know what that person's going through at that given time. There's a lot of crisis mentally up there after COVID-19. There's a lot of increase of use of substance abuse, and sometimes we look the other way and you don't know what can you prevent. Help each other. We don't have to be together like the Mayor Stack says all the time, one on top of the other, but we could respect and help each other.
Great. I really appreciate that you took the time to come to the Dream City every Sunday at 7 p.m. This is Union City, New Jersey. And I really appreciate all the information, all the educational things that you have spoken. And this program, the Dream City, the doors are open. Any information that you can bring to the community, I'm here.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, my friend.
Very good.